Well,
Well, it
Well,
sounds to me like you should have picked a better accent and not obnoxious one.
no, the difference is it doesn't destroy my voice.
Fair. Hello, people. Sorry if I am not very lively today. I have been suffering a fever and a borderline migraine all morning. I do not feel good, but I'm here anyway. I need to
You
move
have to
myself
know.
a little bit down
All
to
the characters are about to go through a personality change.
Everybody's about to be depressed. Yes. Alright, wait. What day are we on?
That's a Turkish delight. Sure, I'll eat that.
Yum yum.
Fucking Turkish. Ugh.
Oh, Turkish delight sucks.
Yeah, it was the first thing I grabbed out.
Why would you eat it?
I don't like things going to waste.
Fair. I give my Turkish delights to the dog.
I just don't eat Turkish delight because I don't eat sweet things.
Well, that's why you're not sweet.
That's why I have a Werther's original apple on my table.
Bit of fucking
Can I
bliss.
have that? I still want that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna eat it. Sounds horrible.
Hell yeah.
It
Alright.
doesn't sound that bad.
Riona, today's delivery cutoff time 1500. No night shift. Okay, that means you're coming in. It's coming together.
is like
Oh.
there's like a cum capsule in the center of it that like squirts in your mouth when you.
Yeah,
bite
that
into
sounds amazing.
Mm.
It is mildly unpleasant when you don't know about it.
You speaking from experience?
I had a caramel. Oh, I had another one that was cinnamon flavored.
It's gonna be the first thing that's exploded in my mouth.
And it won't be the last. It's coming together. I can't believe it. It's gonna be so good. Nice, Rachel. Busy all day today. Don't forget to drink water. Yeah, I mean,
Oh, speaking of,
don't make me hydrate. I'm eating a
I'm
jelly
not.
stick. James, I'm eating a jelly stick and I only have a can of Coke. I'm not mixing a mango jelly stick and Coke.
technically, just drink the jelly. It is
Okay.
hard liquid, so
You're telling me you don't want mango Coke?
Dumb.
That really just doesn't sound fucking awful at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what sort of fish they'd have if it's an ocean fish.
What? What?
By having an ocean fish as a pet.
Whole ass.
Oh,
fucking-
it's so hard, especially living in a city such as Seattle. But it feels nice to have someone depend on you, you know?
She
Okay.
She
Ooh,
has
throwing shade.
a yellowfin tuna in a tank. It cannot move.
Do you think VR would really take off in the future? I personally can't use it for very long, but maybe that's just me.
Man, you're sitting at your desk. You're supposed to be standing up while using VR. That's why it doesn't work.
Do we give Myrtle spoilers?
What?
They kind of did take off.
I'd say it's
This
like
game
a...
is yes a year old.
It's a kind of like a 50-50, because like it's not very accessible. It's
But it
expensive,
is taking off slowly.
but... And
I
I
mean,
mean, there's
it-
some stuff, but like it's still pretty kind of...
It's been taking off for the past literally like 4 years. Like
Yeah.
this game released during then, so. But at the same time, like you need a beefy PC to use VR.
So she's a 100? Us applying. She's a 10, but about to marry a freelancing elf. So she's a 100. Fair, man. Fair. Alright. What do we have right now? We gotta give him his lighter back.
If he shows up.
Yeah. Alrighty. Somehow I feel like it's going to be a long, long night. Just because
No.
I'm verging on a migraine. Or not. Ding-a-ling. Hey, it's Gala! Good evening.
Oh, was I doing Gala?
Yes,
I think so.
Yeah.
I was doing.
Let me try and remember
Twig
how.
Vampire.
Hey, is this Sarah?
No, that's too gruff, Presley.
Okay.
Too gruff?
Too gruff. It wasn't that gruff last time.
How are you? Not too shabby, I hope.
Extra shabby.
Hmm.
Shaggy.
Shabby.
Shaggy.
Mr. Bombastic.
Everything is just fine. I have jelly in my mouth. I'm sorry.
You sure?
Positive. How about you, sir? How's work?
My shift is over, so I'm free now.
I still think you're a bit gruff.
Ah, whatever. Nice.
Embrace the gruff.
That reminds me, Mr. Hyde was here just the other day.
Ah, that's right. I'm banging him.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for giving him the key card, by the way. Good call.
Prevent Gala from getting fined. Oh, because because of his key card that we gave to Mr. Hyde, so he could
Oh,
give it to
Jesus.
Gala. We prevented him from getting a fine doing that. Damn.
You saved me $100.
Let's go. We're good people. Not a prob. Wait, what?
A replacement key would have cost me at least that much. With the fines and everything.
Oof. Pricey. Glad Mr. Hyde was around to help them. In more ways than one.
Yeah. I didn't think he'd be in Seattle, to be honest.
Oh, but didn't you call him for his specky?
I did.
So...
Let's just say I had a hunch. There's a pattern to his visits, even if he isn't aware of it. He'll fly here whenever he gets tired of something. Could be about work, life,
Partners.
or simply because he's bored, like with LA recently, or so he says.
I see. I never knew he liked Seattle that much. It's not Seattle.
Well, there's something that keeps him coming back here.
Mm-hmm. Really? What is it?
Take a guess.
Ah. Huh. Well, if I have to guess... maybe you?
Me?
I mean, the two of you are very close. And good bonds are hard to come by these days.
Heh, I see. Well, he's not someone who's big on attachments. Or so he claims.
Is that right? Haha.
Who knows? Maybe that's changing. Because the answer is more or less your coffee shop here.
Oh. Really?
There aren't a lot of places with a good crowd and a warm atmosphere. With an excellent host to boot. And as you just said, good bonds are hard to come by.
Guys, what's special to Mr. Hyde?
What's not to like?
It would be truly an honor if he felt that way. Did he tell you the reason for his visit?
Yeah, he's moving back here, right? Or at least that's the plan.
Yeah, what a nice surprise.
He told me he's got a few things to discuss on that. Well, it's part of why I'm here tonight. Aside from getting myself a hot drink, that is.
On that note, I'm so ready to take your order.
Much obliged.
What do you want?
So, Hendry told... Fucking Hendry. So Hendry told me about this Indonesian ginger drink. It has milk, honey, and a couple of other stuff in it.
Well, if it's a ginger drink, then it's gonna be milk, honey, and ginger.
Don't you tell me what I don't know.
I'm sorry.
I think it's called
A stimage.
I'll have a cup of that. Stimage.
Aye, so milk,
Honey,
honey,
milk,
and ginger. I can't do honey first, so it has to start with milk. Oh, because he said ginger, it's like a ginger drink, so maybe do we do milk, ginger, then honey? We'll try it. We can always spin it. A stimage! It's a stimage!
Stimage, yeah.
Stimage! one nutritious drink from the archipelago coming up.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. I'm taking that hydrate now, by the way. I have hydrated.
So what's in it again?
It's a hot blend of egg. Oh, that's right. I thought it sounded familiar. Cat Dad, Rachel's dad, had one of
Yeah,
these, and we
Hendry.
screwed it up the first time.
Yeah, Hendry.
Yeah. Egg, milk, ginger, and honey. The drink's name itself is the ingredients. Susu, Talo, Madu, Jahe. I probably butchered the crap out of that. Milk, egg, honey, and ginger.
Actually, sexy titty milk juice.
Sure.
No wonder it somewhat reminds me of eggnog. Albeit spicier and not as rich. But I can see why Hendry likes it.
Ah, so Hendry's the one who told him about it. It's a great stamina drink. He probably needs it to keep up with Rachel's work.
You're probably right. As long as he remembers to take breaks. Maybe I should invite him for a drink here sometime.
Yes, we haven't seen him forever.
What do you think?
That would be lovely.
And consider it done. You know what? I don't think Hyde will show up tonight.
Oh, why is that?
When I called him earlier to confirm, he sounded a little annoyed.
Oh,
It's not exactly great outside either.
I thought he liked this kind of weather.
Him, yes. His car, not so much. That thing wouldn't survive this kind of storm.
Now that you mention it, you may be right.
I used to drive him in that car back in the day. Did he ever tell you how old it is?
Yep, it gave me the whole backstory of it.
Oh. I guess I'm just surprised he still uses it as all. It all, yeah, that.
The car clearly holds a special meaning to him. He was also quite sentimental about it, which makes me wonder if it has anything to do with him moving back here.
What do you mean?
He lived here before, right?
Yeah.
And he kept bringing up the past too.
Are you saying his move is motivated by nostalgia?
I was going to say homesickness, but I realize that makes no sense.
I get what you're trying to say, though. It's a strange longing for times gone by. Considering how fast things are changing these days. Maybe even too fast.
Yeah, this year went real fast.
Which is ironic, really.
What is?
Live long enough, you realize the only constant in life is change itself. Things like shifting necessities, curveballs the world's throw at you, decay. Just stuff we have to deal with, indefinitely. Considering our lifespans, you'd think we get used to it at some point. But we never do. Never completely, anyway.
I suppose the idea of getting used to change is a paradox in and of itself.
That sounds about right. Perhaps nostalgia is like an anchor for dinosaurs like us. Keeps us from losing ourselves to the world's relentless speed. You get used to these after a while, huh?
Pretty much. It's Brianna!
Oh, hey there. We meet again.
You can sit next to Gala. Yes, hello.
Excuse me for a moment.
Got it. Welcome, Miss Rihanna. Good evening. I'm meeting up with someone. Are you meeting up with Lucas? Or maybe
Fucking hell.
Hyde? Oh, okay then. Or even Rachel. She could be meeting up with Rachel.
Not expecting her to be meeting.
Oh man, every time I cough my head. It hurt. It hurt. Excuse me, sorry. How's your car, by the way? My car. Oh, you mean the tire. There's really no need for concern, as it was an easy fix. But thank you for asking. My pleasure. May I order a cup of Russian tea? Russian tea? What's Russian tea? Is that like tea, milk, and mint? I don't know.
Do you have it in your... Yeah, wait.
I don't
Have you done
know.
this one before?
No, that's not what I want. Tea. I don't have it. What is Russian tea?
It's under attack. Russian tea. Well, she has a tea base.
Yeah, it's obviously gonna have a tea base. Maybe lemon? I can see a Russian just eating a whole lemon. Yeah?
And cinnamon.
Cinnamon?
Yeah, it's warming. Russia's cold.
True,
Yeah,
true,
no, I
true.
can see that.
Yep. So, our basis is the tea because we know it's a tea, lemon because I can see a Russian eating a whole lemon, same could be said about a ginger, and cinnamon because it's warm.
Hey, I resent that. Fuck it.
We born.
Where'd the star anise come from?
What?
Just have
I
that
don't know,
laying
I
around.
just put it in there apparently. Oh my gosh.
Don't click serve it until you stop dying.
Oh man,
Well,
it
if
hurts
it ain't
every
for the
time I
Gala
cough.
Day or Gala Dimmadome.
Oh man. How on earth? Hey Mim, I'm not
cultural
okay. I
appropriation.
just upped to season 2 of Arcane. What?
Do not spoil that. I will fucking kill you myself if you
I've
spoil
watched
that
it.
for someone.
I've-
Just for anyone.
Yeah, but no, best not to talk about it in stream because it's still fairly recent and you never know who might come along, see it and be like, oh man.
It's okay. Just have a cat nearby to hug at the end of it. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Where the heck did you come from? Go away.
I do not watch Arcane because it's League of Legends and League of Legends is cringe.
You gotta
Okay.
understand.
The
Sorry
game
for
League
this
of
being-
Legends sucks, yeah, but I have to say, characters in the story, like the world of League, is awesome, I reckon. I've always liked it.
The problem
I'm
for me
looking
with
forward to
Arcane
the MMO.
was because I have I've been doing League since very early days. So
Yeah, so have I.
Watching
But I stopped.
Arcane was a very, I want to say, emotional thing for me,
Okay.
just because it meant that much to me over the years.
My only off-putting part is, I've always actually hated Jinx. I have no care for Jinx, so, like, with most of this being about Jinx, I really could not care less.
Well, you each their own.
Also,
I remember when she came out.
okay, I just have to say I'm gonna say this in, like, the least spoilery way possible, but I felt nothing for Isha. I laughed. I'm gonna be real. I laughed. I couldn't help it. I
Fair
snorted and I laughed.
Fair enough.
I didn't like Isha. I don't like Jinx.
That's okay. I also didn't like that character in Borderlands 3.
What?
I don't know. Oh, are you good now?
Yep. Okay, yep. I'm eating another jelly stick.
Alright.
The peach one's actually really good. Russian tea for the lady Russian to deliver. Hehe. That's a good one.
If it was
Dude, I've
bad,
had this
kill me.
cough since I got sick, like, a month or two ago. It just has
I've had,
never
like, a-
left. But that typically
I've
is
had a
what happens to me.
persistent
I'm also
cough.
getting sick again, so.
I've had a persistent cough since like 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
It just
Every
keeps
time
coming
after I
back.
get sick, I end up with a persistent cough that sticks around for ages. And like, by the time that cough finally leaves, I get sick again.
Go make some authentic marshmallows. You'll never cough again.
What?
Fun fact. Original marshmallows are Egyptian.
Okay, but go make some what?
The fuck are you yapping about, Sam?
Proper marshmallows.
Okay.
They were originally intended as a medicine.
Well, there's marshmallow fucking leaf or whatever it is. It's literally medicine.
Yes, Lennon, I know! Oh, excuse me, sorry. This is perfect, by the way. Thank you. You're welcome. So, who are you meeting with, if I may ask? I'm gonna mute. I need to cough more.
There's a fire down the road from me.
Oh shit.
Well, not really, oh shit, it's in the middle of an intersection, so it probably means some dickhead ran a red light.
Fair enough.
We got a new emergency WA app, which is you can set up areas to find out alerts and shit around you.
That
I'll
is
alert
actually
you.
useful.
Got him.
It's from the Department of Fire and Emergency Services, DFES.
You should know, shouldn't you? After all, you were tasked to give me his contact info. Oh, you are meeting with Lucas.
Holy shit.
Ah, that's right. So you two did end up connecting after all. We did, yes. But truth be told, I really wasn't sure about contacting him at all. Why is that? Because as far as I'm concerned, there was no real reason for me to do so. Nevertheless, I sent him an email the following night, right after the completion of my final delivery at 3 AM. That's pretty late. A little, but surely no worse than forgetting it altogether. But he replied straight away to my surprise.
That's not surprising.
Had no idea he was such a night owl. I mean, he comes to our cafe and we're only open in the middle of the night. Or perhaps just an extremely early bird. Right. I wonder if he ever sleeps. That should be a question for you too, miss. Oops. Anyhow, he answered me with an apology. He regretted his rudeness from when we first met. Which was another surprise, since I didn't think it was such a matter of concern. Well, he did return the next evening looking for you. Did he? Yep, he said so himself. I see. How peculiar. Jelly is yum. In any case, we exchanged phone numbers and have been texting ever since.
Holy shit.
He then said he wants to meet up and speak in person, which is why I'm here now. But I'm still not quite sure it's necessary. Maybe he just wants to chat and hang out. Perhaps. I suppose we'll see.
I don't know why, it's just kind of sweet to see her maybe making a friend.
Agreed. It seems she's gotten along pretty much to the most part with everybody who comes into the cafe, which is good.
Ooh.
18th of September.
Ooh.
Russian tea. Yeah. We actually did it.
Despite its name, it's actually an American drink. Yeah, so Hyde's not coming tonight. Probably for the best given the circumstances.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he just wants to take it easy tonight.
Understandable. My apologies for these searches. I was hoping it'd become more suitable as days go by, but
No need to apologize for something out of your control.
that's right. You tried everything you could. I know. Thank you for your understanding.
How you doing, miss?
Hey there. Did you manage to resolve your issues with children? That sounds so weird.
Well, you see, miss.
Oh man.
Sorry.
Oh, I mean, the hospital admission problem from the other day.
Oh, that. For a minute there, I thought I had a beef with kids I was unaware of.
Sorry for the misunderstanding.
No worries. That was funny. It's only been a few days, so not much has changed.
Are you using the fidget spinner we gave you?
How about you? Feeling better?
Ah, yes. Well, I apologize for the way I acted a few days ago.
We all have our bad days, so don't worry about it.
Thank you. Ah, while we're on the topic, I told Officer Georgie what happened to your car. Would you mind pointing out where you believe the incident took place? Sure. It was quite near the police station, actually. At a metered spot just outside the now defunct library.
Oh, the vacant building at the Bourne intersection?
Yes, that's correct.
I see. So it was originally a library.
You know the area?
Oh, I know of the property, yeah.
I live there.
It's been abandoned for a long time now. But it's a heritage building, so I often wonder why nothing's been done with it. Since it's located in a very populated, culture-centric neighborhood.
That's true.
That sounds racist.
There's even an art college nearby.
Right? Then again, I've always found the street a bit odd.
Odd. How?
It's just barren. Especially if you consider the area. The weird thing is, I feel like it wasn't always that way.
Dun dun dun. Feel? Don't you mean remember?
Exactly what I said. It's a feeling, not a clear memory.
The government wiped our memories.
Strange, isn't it?
The guy did have the little Man in Black thing in his pocket.
Bloop.
Clearly, they caught one of the aliens there, and they erased everybody's memories. That is odd. Well, there used to be a flea market there a long time ago. Perhaps that it was what you were recalling.
A flea market, huh? I don't want fleas. Last time I drove there, I remember seeing nothing but concrete. Oh, wait. There was a single dead tree, surrounded by strange trinkets.
A dead tree, huh?
No idea why I almost forgot about it. It stuck out like a sore thumb. About 8 feet tall, no leaves. It's been there forever, too, as far as I know.
That hawthorn tree was something of a landmark for us drivers. And the trinkets you spoke of were actually remembrances of sorts. Remembrances? Hold on. I'm just gonna recap a bit here, okay? Sure. Your car was vandalized near a metered parking spot in front of an abandoned library. On a seemingly deserted street within a busy area that has a large dead tree surrounded by remembrances for some reason. Sounds about right. Except the tree is no longer there.
Oh.
Have fun, Sam!
Are you serious, Pops?
Why wouldn't I?
Georgie!
Ah, that is crazy.
Why am I hanging out with a kid?
That is crazy! Hey guys! Good evening, gentlemen.
mad respect for Georgie bringing his own ashtray.
Hey everyone. Oh boy. I thought I'd be early, but you're already here, lady.
She do be good at that. She do be
She
good
has
at
a
that.
name. Yep, Twink.
Hello.
Desert, for the love of all things holy. Tell me my lighter is here.
Well, you're in luck, because it is.
Hot damn! Thank goodness.
Would you like me to get it now for you?
Nah, it's fine. I'm just glad to know it's here. Just bring me my drink later.
Sure. Let me know when you're ready to order.
Cheers. Well. What's up, y'all? What's new?
Evening, officer.
Georgie's like a quarter the size of Carl.
He's just a little guy.
Fucking minuscule.
Well, I think he's the only human here.
I suppose when you put it into sizes here, yeah, he's fucking massive.
We
Because
don't know.
Gala's a werewolf,
more.
Lucas is a satyr, and Riona's a banshee. So I think Georgie is a human. I don't think he's ever been said to be anything else.
But we don't know what your race is. What do you identify?
I'm
as?
alien. I'm Silver's
Yeah.
kid. I came from a spaceman. I don't know what I am. Half spaceman is what I am. From the future as well. We were just talking about the spot where Miss Riona's car may have been vandalized.
Oh,
They got your car too, lady.
she has a name.
Oh, right, this is me. I'm sitting there waiting for somebody to speak. Yes, but it's not a big issue.
Still, sorry you had to experience that. Where did you park your car, miss?
I can send you the coordinates if you'd like.
That'd be real swell. Wasn't specific. Got it.
Okay.
Oh,
Is it within the area you expected, or...?
pretty much. Same location where I parked mine a week ago.
I see.
You can rest assured, we've already increased patrols in the area. Wow, I'm being deafened.
What?
I may have opened a Warframe.
Oh, good job. That's
I'll
great.
try my games downloaded.
But I'm the only one doing it at the moment.
That
Even though I'm here.
sucks.
Hey, what's that? Am I hearing you, out of all people, doubting my skills, Azera?
No, of course not. I just thought it means an unfortunate increase to your workload.
Oh well. Them's the breaks, I suppose. Anyway, give me your strongest espresso, Azera, and don't forget my lighter. That just sounds like 3 shots.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Strongest espresso. Kill this man with coffee.
Hell
Stronger
yeah.
than that, really, I suppose. Really just triple shot espresso.
I mean, if you strongest coffee, I'm just gonna assume it's... Yeah, espresso.
Now don't lose it this time, for fuck's sake.
There's your strongest shot of coffee.
Oh, there it is. Thanks, Azera. You probably think I'm being silly.
Nope.
But what can I say? It's my lucky charm. Yeah. It's borderline superstitious. I know. Don't you have anything of the sort? Well, I have good reason to be superstitious. Whenever I don't have this with me, things happen.
Like your car.
Your
Right.
wife.
Alright, here comes the strongest espresso in the house.
Cheers. Big slop. Ah, perfect as always.
Wunderbar. Are you ready to order?
Might as well. I'd like something. Fucking what's going on with him?
It's getting a bit easy, getting a bit fruity there.
Ooh.
I'd like something desserty.
Desserty.
Yeah, you see, I'm just a bit nervous around lady here. Because it's my cheat day.
Sure thing. Any specifics in mind?
Well, I saw this video of a Spanish hot cocoa drink yesterday.
Okay.
It was so thick, I thought it was chocolate sauce.
Oh.
The name also reminded me of a song. But for some reason, I can't remember the title right now.
You know, that sounds oddly familiar.
Hey, Macarena. Aye! For real? Then I'll have that thick cocoa. It's got milk and a little hot, spicy kick to it.
So, chocolate milk and ginger?
Yeah.
I would assume. Spicy kick makes me think ginger.
Mm.
Yeah, I'll get ginger.
Well, we'll see what this makes.
Oh yeah, there's currently a bug with the messaging.
It's
system.
Spanish Sahara.
It's got a churro in it.
Also, I'm pretty sure Amir and like Letty just actually hate me.
Oh.
Nice. No, Letty's like incredibly abrasive.
I don't like her. I actively dislike her.
She's okay, but yeah, I'm not a fan of her either. Pablo's
And-
mother is nice, but no.
You can't stop me taking Pablo's mother.
And Amir just literally feels like a child. It doesn't feel right to date him. It's just uncomfy.
He has one of the greatest, there's one of the greatest responses to a message in the entire game. I'd love to share it, but it's kind of a spoiler.
I don't mind, send it. Just chuck it to me in a DM.
Okay. It's so good. I have to find it, give me a second.
Yeah, let me put my phone on.
But there's also a bug at the moment. When you get to best friends, you get no conversations in the
Mhm.
Messenger app, and they're supposed to be more.
Oh yeah. Alright, I got my Discord open.
Temptation, try and launch this right now and see if it crashes my computer.
Why can't I?
I'm gonna assume that's a drink. Here comes a cup of Spanish Sahara for you.
Oh, so that's what it's called.
That's what we call it here, at least.
Very cool, very cool. Then bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
Mm.
Mmm.
I think this is it. Very tasty. Thanks to Sarah.
You're so welcome.
So, Pops. Just earlier, you were telling me about your creepy patrolling experience, right?
Oh, I said to send it to me in DMs, not paste it in chat.
Whoops, I clicked the wrong thing. Edit. I'm just gonna delete that. Whoops, I thought I clicked on your name. My apologies.
It's not that
No, it's
great.
alright.
I've seen better.
No. The line that you can respond with.
Oh, okay.
Not what he's saying.
I got hit on by Quincy yesterday.
Owie and Quincy hit
I see it. I
It's
see
so
it.
fucking good.
Okay, but honestly, that's kind of how he feels. I was really looking
100%.
forward to Volt, but they totally butchered him. He feels like a hyperactive child that it just
He
doesn't even
is
feel
a
right to hit on.
hyperactive child.
Oh my god, like he feels like he's a 10-year-old that's just on sugar, and it makes me uncomfy.
I didn't respond to that because I was being nice, but it's so fucking funny.
I've tried to be nice, but like I've actively seemed to have made both Letty and Volt mad.
Understandable. I tried to make Quincy mad and he's still horny.
I don't mind Quincy.
I can help.
You like
What?
British people?
I
Was
hate
it
how
in
he
that-
types, but
Was it in that same location where the lady's car was?
creepy patrolling experience?
Fuck's sake, just call her.
Well, I don't know if I should even talk about it. Because maybe it's a tad too spooky.
Ooh.
Need to move the microphone closer so I can sit back and relax. Even for me. Fucking keyboard's in the way. There we go.
What happened?
Tell him, Pops.
It's not that big of a deal, honestly.
Then all the more reason to talk about it, right? Maybe someone here will know something.
You get a point there. There's too many spaces there.
God, I hope they don't add a fifth person into it.
I
Can't
think
fit it
4
in
is the
person.
max.
Y'all were
That's what
talking
you
about
think.
an area anyway, right?
No, we need to add 2, like, I no, we just need 1 more person. We need one of the other people that James voices. We need to add specifically Aqua in here. So James could do the awkward girl voice.
Aqua or Catwoman.
Oh, yeah, Rachel.
Rachel, yeah. Well, we've been trolling there the past few nights. It'd be really fun to go from low to high. The street is fairly straightforward. It's about a half-mile round trip from the intersection and back. There's nothing much there either. A concrete sidewalk, metered parking spots, a fence here and there, and an unfinished construction site with a couple of CCTVs dotted about.
No tree.
What tree?
There used to be a dead tree in front of the old library.
Huh? Oh, that old dead tree. It was uprooted by the city back in January.
Ah,
The commercial community decided it wasn't really a good look. So when the city started a massive cleanup project last year, well, they simply voted to get rid of it. Is someone, like, slashing tires in, like, revenge for removing this sacred dead
well,
tree?
there were like remembrances around it and stuff, so it could have been
Yeah.
kind of like
So-
semi-sacred.
It depends when the slashing started, because if they started back in January,
We'll find out. Let's keep talking.
Who knows?
I see.
Why? What's up?
We were actually talking about it earlier, and being a decades-old landmark aside, could there be something more to the tree than just, well, being old?
You think so?
That's what I think after listening to Miss Riona. Are you expecting something from me, Cicero?
Huh?
Oh, no. I'm sorry if I crossed the line. You just seem to know a lot about it, and I don't want to mix up the facts. I understand. But I would like to hear the officer's spooky tale first, if you don't mind.
Ah, you would, you spooky bitch. Gladly, miss. Almost forgot about me there, huh? So, anyway, patrolling that street is an easy task. Only 4 or 5 cars parked there overnight at most. Which makes keeping track a breeze.
Sounds ideal enough.
As expected, though, nothing happened first 2 nights. But yesterday was a different story.
It was Riona. She was slashing the tires. Uh-oh.
Shut up, child. What a strange setup, eh?
There we go. I need a screenshot for thumbnails.
Thank goodness.
Sorry about that. Please continue.
Alrighty. Well, it was near the end of my shift, and I found nothing amiss. There were only 4 cars parked that night. 2 spaced across the street and 2 on the opposite corner side by side. My plan was to leave after I walked one last round, make sure everything was okay. A reminder, you can cover the whole place in only 8 minutes.
Okay.
Then, at the end of my walk, I took a drag on my cigarette. Like a detective in a noir film. Smug, I was about to walk out thinking, it was another night well done. Right. Right. Think she's dead.
Sorry,
Lord have mercy.
I just need to check one second that it's not the thing I mentioned the other day. I just gotta go look outside real quick, make sure something's not actually there.
Okay.
You had a bus.
Gotta do like fucking henchman-esque style. You got it, boss!
Fucking.
What?
It is definitely odd
You cut out.
Jumping from trying to drop the back of my throat a bit more for. I try to drop. Oh, fuck, my connections. Whoa.
It's shitting itself.
Yeah, just had a spike for no reason.
You're not downloading Baldur's Gate 3 again, are you?
No, that finished a while ago.
Ah.
It's just a random spike.
Yeah, it's fucking huge games, BP3.
Yeah, I didn't realize how big it was.
Look, dude,
Yeah.
it at max settings, it still runs like shit on my PC.
I'm
Not a
getting
good one.
flex.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I think it's really badly optimized.
This thing, I've seen the opposite though as well.
True. But you were
A
saying,
lot of
yes,
people
about-
did say they were having issues with having the Larian launcher open while it was running. That was a big one for a lot of people.
yeah.
But yeah, no, it's the whole jumping from you doing Yala, which is I got to drop the back of my throat a bit more and trying to switch back without keeping the sort of twang on the accent for fucking Lucas.
I had that problem last time when I was doing fucking. Was it Hyde and who else was it?
Wasn't Silver, was it?
No. Was it Hyde and Silver? No.
Trying to think who it was. No, it wasn't Georgie, I don't think.
It might have been Hyde and Silver. Or it could have been Georgie.
Could have been. Yeah, maybe.
But like, yeah, trying to do like a low voice and then like an upper class British voice.
Good chance to practice accents anyway.
No, it wouldn't have been Hyde and Georgie.
I don't remember exactly, but yeah. So, if anyone's hanging around in chat, this is a sort of mini intermission while we wait for Zacera to get back.
I kind of want to just leave you to yap while I go take a piss real quick.
Oh, god damn it. Of course you do.
I'm back.
The streamer themselves is not currently here, but hi, Arcane, welcome in. The streamer themselves will be back briefly. They had to go check something out in their house. I believe outside their house, technically. Yeah. Wait, what? 30 minutes? Jesus.
Right,
fucking
sorry, I'm
Christ.
back.
Oh, 30-second, that makes more sense. Welcome
What's
back.
up? What? Can confirm it's a me thing. There's not actually anything there. So I got myself a jelly stick as a treat. Oh, hi, Ethan. How's it going? 30.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
a good
Ethan?
30 second. Yeah, that's my
Wait,
cousin
which
Ethan.
That Ethan. Okay.
Yeah, it's not the other
Sorry.
Ethan.
I just had to clarify which Ethan, because like,
I don't think the other Ethan would come in saying, "Hey, Smelly."
well, actually, no, you're right.
Yeah, nah.
The other ones, yeah, not.
There's a couple of
terrible-
other Ethans. I'm sorry, Ethan.
Yeah. I mean, you might be the superior one.
Oh, you're the ultimate Ethan. No Ethans compared to this Ethan.
No, I suppose that's fair though. I was just trying to inform that you weren't here currently.
You are in fact the oldest, yes. All the other Ethans were my age.
Sometimes I forget how young you all are.
You're not younger than my cousin.
That doesn't surprise me. Music's kind of a vibe, though.
Oh yeah. How you
Also,
doing? How was
yes,
Christmas, by the way?
I was gonna say, Ants was very.
Oh hi,
very
hi
yes.
James.
Nice.
No, you
No,
are,
no,
you
no,
are, you are.
Hey, look, if you're older than, I don't mind saying it for myself. If you're older than 27, then you're all good.
Yes, he
You're
is older than 27. He's older than my brother.
What are we talking about?
I'm
Well, my
just
cousin
in a
Ethan,
lot of
who's just straight off
lot of
the top.
groups I'm in. I'm used to not being the oldest. No, used to be. Yeah, you know what I mean.
I'm usually the oldest in our friend group, so. And
Anyway,
you're not even older
uh,
than me by much.
Now, you say 30-minute advert. I've had a 2-hour-long advert, but it was the entire Lego movie.
What?
So, like,
What?
was
I
that
smacked my
one?
mouth.
That's
sorry.
an advert.
I've had the entire Lego movie as an advert before.
Jesus.
I watched it.
Understandable. You're not gonna get
Um,
any adverts during it, so
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
damn. Alright, yeah, where were we?
Right, as you wandered off, right?
Right,
Right.
Right.
right, wrong.
Fuck, was my line. Rude. Wrong. I was just immediately faced with the impossible.
This is Coffee Talk too, Ethan. It's how do you explain Coffee Talk? You run a coffee shop that like only is open late at night. You get people who you become friends with, learn their stories, and if you do the right things, you can help them like succeed in their stories and stuff.
The late night coffee.
There's some
Dating
new
thing
characters and
without
some
the dating.
recurring characters. So I played this
Technically
with a
multiple
couple of
endings.
friends, and we voiced. These are the exact two people I played the last game with. So
It's kind of like almost like a visual novel, I guess.
yeah, that's the closest I could equate it to.
It's just chill.
It's just a good chill
3
time.
cars, 2 side by side, 1 across the street. If someone got in their car and drove off. Oh, all tires flattened.
Oh,
That was 12 tires. In the span of less than 10 minutes.
I mean that's not that hard to do.
Plot
You're
twist,
playing
I was the one
Bitburner?
responsible.
What's Bitburner? Did you ever check out Abiotic Factor, James?
Nope. I
Check my
forgot.
head. If everybody could get it and run it, I think that would be something really fun to play on stream.
Hang on, I gotta
RPG
scroll up.
programming game where you hack servers. Understandable. Have a nice day.
Did you post it in?
I think I posted a link to it. Maybe
They did. I just haven't had a chance to look into it in depth yet myself.
I could. I think I sent a video of somebody playing it as well. Maybe
You did.
I did. Yeah. If you wanted to like check it out, just a quick visual of it. The guy in the middle been laughing for ages. Yeah, Georgie's just having a grand old time right now. At least it's not Lucas winking constantly.
Wink. Don't make me start that again.
James, did you read this line?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
just double checking. That is so strange. It
She
would
did
take
it.
several minutes to flatten just one tire. And that's if you're using the right tools. Yeah, the guy on the left is he's a werewolf, so he do in
Yeah,
fact
he
have
is.
band-aids. And then she's a banshee and he's a satyr.
But that wasn't all. Oh no, it wasn't.
She looks like a boss from Terraria? Which one?
See that
Empress
actually.
of Light.
I mean, yeah, I could see it, but because of the pixel art
Yeah.
style.
I think
Empress
Rihanna
of
would
Light
fit in.
is what I'm going with.
Fair.
Because that was the moment when all of the streetlights went out,
Yep,
Suddenly.
Empress of Light.
and all at once. I got that correct because the Empress of
What?
Light is my background on my PC. Right after that, I heard a flurries of footsteps and laughter.
It was me.
It was the Joker all along. We were growing farther and farther away from the scene, and yet I saw nothing. It's gonna turn out as fucking Amanda.
Don't worry, I initially read furries as well.
Oh,
Are you sure?
Samuel.
oh. Did the CCTV catch anything?
The infrared's actually managed to catch something.
Oh.
Fuck.
But the video's unclear at all, so I'm still investigating it.
Jeez Louise, Pops. That's way spookier than what you told me in the car. But it's cool though.
Did Georgie arrest Lucas?
I think he
What?
gave me a lift.
He said they were in the car together.
I must have given him a lift, yeah.
I may be laughing now, but I almost pissed my pants there, you see.
Well, whoever they were, they sure worked fast.
Right. Anyway, Sarah, I think I want another drink.
Oh, okay. Your
Already
3
finished my
espresso shots wasn't enough.
3 shots of espresso. I am jittery. All that talking's making my throat dry, and coffee just ain't cutting it.
Okay. I hear you.
Stop dying.
No, I refuse. Roger that. What would you like? I have a jelly stick in my mouth. There we go. That's better. What would you like?
It's just sucking on something.
Oh, what?
Nothing.
Okay.
What would you suggest?
Tea? Tea's good for throat. How about some tea with ginger and honey?
Sounds good. Can you use the red flower stuff you have as
Hibiscus?
a base?
Okay. You mean hibiscus? Definitely.
Okay, then I'd like a red flower tea with ginger and a touch of honey.
Easy enough.
So,
I don't have to
hibiscus
play the
with
guessing
ginger
game.
and
Let's
honey.
go. I was gonna do blue pea.
I still find it amusing. This is not the first session where it's basically been the idea of your, the bartender just chewing away while talking. Why is this Cicera character eating so much lately? Oh, damn.
Head Jahe Rosella.
That looks nice.
It does, yeah. I
Or,
don't have anything to give anymore.
Head Jahi Rosella.
Te llamo Rosina.
Yep. Incoherent screeching.
I mean that I did just call the stream in full capitals.
Oh no.
One piping hot to Jahe Rosella for you. I probably
You got a
butchered
phone
that.
notification.
Oops.
Oh, what does
Sorry,
that mean?
I was trying to click the phone. I clicked next to it instead. Man, Amanda and Silver love me apparently.
Yeah, but they go fucking nothing.
Born and raised in Seattle, still a lactose intolerant cop. Fair.
Aww.
We love you, Georgie. Jahe means ginger, te means tea, and Rosella is Roselle, another name for hibiscus.
I see. A legit herbal drink.
Nice.
Spicy, but perfect for the weather.
Oh, this is spicy. I almost spat the jelly stick out of my mouth when I did that.
Good call there, Gollum.
Thanks, man. I'm happy to please. Spicy tea can be good.
If that's the case, let me join your patrol, Pops.
Ayo, Lucas, ride along.
Because I'm not scared of ghosts.
Yeah,
Wow,
you're a
Georgie
little bitch
O'Brienner.
baby. You shut your mouth. You're a little bitch baby. Look at Georgie's face.
He is looking over at Riona.
Oh,
Very fair, like,
he wants to
Lucas-
bang ghosts. He's not scared of
Lucas
ghosts. He wants
yeah,
to bang
trying
the
to act
ghosts.
tough.
Lucas's face throughout Georgie's story as well was like horror. Horror is 100% would get scared of a ghost.
Mm-hmm.
He's just acting tough.
Real being scare me more. Yeah.
Wait a sec, Kate. What do you mean by ghosts, huh? Jumping the gun a little there, ain't you?
I don't know, Pops. Maybe it's even something crazier than that.
It was me.
Phantoms. This is really serious problem, kid. Don't joke around like that. No. Okay.
Sorry. Interesting.
You know something?
No, not me. But she might. Right, the tree, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. What about it, miss? It's your turn to finish your thought.
I'm not sure if this can be any use at all, but... Officer? Are you aware of the story behind that tree?
Not a fucking clue.
I recall what you said earlier. People often leave remembrances around it. What do you mean by that, miss? Well, it's because someone passed away there.
What?
Yep. It was Riona! Allow me to explain. I wondered if it was kind of like how people set up like grave markers on the side of roads and stuff where car crashes have happened, and they put the flowers and everything around it. I kind of wondered if it was a situation like that.
Dead tree remembrances. Sounds definitely like someone turned themselves into sushi against that tree in a car.
Potentially. I mentioned there was once a flea market on that street, correct?
Samuel.
Sam?
Sam?
Right.
Ugh.
Sorry, thinking about hard.
Calm down there.
They called it the fairy market. It was unofficially set up by the transients of the community. Transients being the government's term for unregistered citizens, including all other uncategorizable beings at the time. Fairies were part of that. Huh.
I remember learning about it. After the World War, the government made its first official attempt to sort things out. Organising equitable classifications was as one thought of steps towards civil peace. But there was an oversimplified, inefficient, and not speedy enough. It was, I should say.
Was all that before the Vindication Act? Way before that. Many who couldn't register were basically in administrative limbo. What? That's as good as, like, not existing at all.
Really, that's horrible. It was the main reason why the fairy market was created in the first place. To ensure transient survival throughout the changing times. In more ways than one. The market had no real schedule, therefore. The start of Fairy Week would be marked by flowers strewn along the intersection. Just so people would notice and come and take a look.
Sounds kinda too low-key, no?
It kind of like sounds like those market things from Hellboy.
It's actually reminding me of what Silver said he's setting up,
Yeah.
and that's why I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Because it was illegal. Silly.
Set up by.
Oh,
And that was exactly the problem. The market ran day and night, its format unchanging. At the same time, the economy... Oh, my headset just disconnected. The economy was slowly reshaping and landscape. People started to spend more, becoming reckless. While the laws were still shaky at best. And then a tragic incident occurred one night. A drunk driver was speeding and went off course, striking a vendor there. And the only evidence left of the crime was that tree, standing where there was no tree before. Oh,
Wait a
a
second.
fairy
What?
died.
No. They killed one of the treants from Lord of the Rings.
why did I never hear about it? How long ago was this?
The accident occurred in 1959, but the market itself was forcibly disbanded in 1961.
Even before I was born, huh? He
Yeah.
looks like he's like 35.
I remember everything now. It was actually quite an infamous case, wasn't it? But due to the nature of the beings involved, most people couldn't help but, well, forget.
Huh.
We're talking about the late 50s to early 60s here. Post-war media was still quite scarce. And I remember the drunk driver was also the son of a very wealthy individual.
Of course.
Oh,
Correct. But that wasn't exactly the part that made the case so infamous. It was due to the fact that no body was ever found at the crash site, as well as the vendor being a transient with no legal ID or paper trail. As a result, the court had no choice but to dismiss the case.
but there was a body, wasn't it? Just not the one people might expect. You mean the tree?
Right. When semi-spiritual beings like us pass on from the physical world, some may leave specific markers behind. Not all can do that though. Us banshees don't do that.
You don't?
No, we simply disappear.
Hmm.
Imagine walking down the street, a banshee dies in front of you, just fucking disappears.
They just start having a heart attack and then poof.
Their corpse just like disappears and their clothing just falls in a pile on the floor. So, if I'm getting this right, the tree couldn't be used as evidence because it wasn't classified as remains yet. The witnesses were in the same boat. No paper trail. So the driver's lawyer took advantage of those loopholes. It's not loopholes. And that's messed up.
Beyond messed up, Pops. Whoa. I'm boiling.
I'll take a further look into this more, miss. But I have a couple of questions for you. You're coming downtown.
Yes.
You think the vandalism has anything related to do with tree removal?
I don't know. I suppose it might depend on when the acts of vandalism began.
Back in January? Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I better get going then. It's almost time for my shift.
Okay, officer.
Break a leg, Pops.
And not
Shut the fuck
yours.
I'd rather not.
Stay safe.
Will do. I'll keep y'all posted.
Bye, Georgie.
How many Georgies could fit in the massive Galen column?
Like 2.5.
I better go as well. Got an early shift tomorrow. There's one thing I want to confirm, though, if you don't mind, miss.
Yes.
It's about the fairies passing. How everyone ends up forgetting about them afterwards. I really thought that was just a myth. I guess not.
Unfortunately, that is why there used to be memorabilia around that tree. They were efforts by those who remembered to preserve the memory.
But it wasn't enough, was it? Else we'd still have the tree. It really makes me question my memory. Are there any people I might have forgotten? Were there events I missed? It is quite scary to think about.
For beings like us, being forgotten is inevitable. So, no need to feel bad about it.
Is that so? Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't catch your name, by the way. I'm Gala.
Oh, I'm Lucas. Nice to meet you, sir.
Lucas, eh? Sounds familiar for some reason. I mean, I'm kind of a big deal online, you know?
It's because we gave him his fidget spinner.
Yeah.
We gave him Lucas's fidget spinner.
I'm gonna say this now. I hate the green sign behind Lucas because it looks like his ears are badly. Oh, sorry, his horns are badly green screened. bugging me.
I remember now. That toy from the other day had his name on it, right, Cicero?
Right.
Toy? You mean the business card I gave you?
Yeah, that.
I see. As I say, somehow you gave it to him instead.
I did. I'm sorry. Not really.
Let me be the one to apologize for that. Sarah gave it to me because I was having a small trouble at work. Puny. Yeah, was it helpful in any way? I mean, it's pretty good at easing up anxiety and such. I thought the children would like it, but apparently for them it's a little passé. What?
Children nowadays mature really fast.
They sure know their trends early. That is true. It's just how things are, for now and in the future. Gotta keep up with the world, else you'll get left behind. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for the idea of having toys around the office for the kids. I'll make sure to have more up-to-date stuff for them. Yeah, glad I could help.
A bunch of fucking iPads.
Well then, nice meeting you. Good luck with your future auditions, Miss Riona.
Thank you.
See you around. Bye, Zacera.
Take care.
You okay? It's getting real late. I still want to talk, but if you're tired, let me know. Have you eaten? Do you want something to eat?
We don't sell food here.
You don't?
Surprisingly, no.
No wonder your place is always empty.
Well,
That's how you get a coffee cup thrown at your head.
Just kidding, Zacera. Don't hate me, please.
time to fly and kick this bitch in the face back to my home planet.
Please don't kick me. I don't have many friends. Well, do you want another drink, maybe?
I wouldn't mind one.
Nice. What do you feel like having?
Please, nothing fake like Russian tea again. Something without milk. With a fresh feeling and some brightness to it. I'm also quite partial to the blue pea tea.
Oh. Okay, I'll order something for you. May I?
Sure.
Zacera, could you try this mix? I saw this pretty drink in a video and it looked perfect for Our Lady.
I'm assuming it's gonna have the lemon to do the color change.
Maybe.
That is my assumption right now. If it's gonna be pretty and she meant like freshness or brightness, that makes me think lemon. Yep.
But it says
what is
reminds
it?
of.
It had
Yep.
blue pea as a base, a lot of mint, and a splash of lemon.
So, blue pea, mint, and then lemon. We'll see if this seems right.
Holy shit, it's bitter.
Oh, it's so cute! Galaxy mint tea. I like it. I'm into it. It's pretty. I like pretty things.
Man, that would taste minty.
It'd be bitter.
I have no idea how this would taste.
I feel like the mint would break it up a little bit.
It'd be mostly a mixture of, it'd be like a herbally based with like the mint and like lemon top.
I mean, mint is refreshing.
Yeah? Which I guess means lemon is bright. Here you go, miss. From the man sitting right beside you. It's such a pretty drink. It looks nice. Very pretty. I like it. Thank you.
I'm glad you do. And wow, is he winking?
Yes, he is.
Well, Sarah, looks exactly like what I envisioned, Wink. You're a G.
I'm not
Cut my
the
tongue
letter
out.
G.
Something
Throw
cut
a
my
coffee
fucking
cup on
tongue
his
out.
head.
I'm happy you both enjoyed it.
But man, that whole case earlier, though. It was a lot to take in.
Then maybe don't keep talking about it.
Also, about the whole forgetting thing. That really gave me me chills.
Why?
Don't you feel scared? Of just disappearing in the end?
Well, it sounds like Riona's real old, so I assume she'd probably be ready to die whenever.
Because I do. That's why I thought I finally understood you, too. I mean, the reason why you wanted to become a soprano your way. That traditional way.
Oh. Care to compare notes? Because I've yet to be entirely certain about that myself.
Oh, now that's what you call a huge pressure. For that, though, can I ask a little teeny tiny question?
Will you be my girlfriend? Go ahead.
What inspired you to go down this path? I mean, I may have an idea on why you're choosing the hard way, but why a soprano in the first place?
Because it's been done before.
Pardon?
Because there was already a banshee who did it before. So I know it's not impossible.
Oh, for real?
Her part was that of a sorbet aria, and she was not very well known. What is a sorbet aria? Oh, I mean, she was a secondary character. Back in early 19th century opera, sorbet arias would be sung towards the end of the second act, usually before the evening ended. Hawkers would use the time to offer their wares for the last time to their patrons, often desserts, hence sorbet aria. Ah, I see.
Like background singing at the end of a show or something.
Yes. Things are different nowadays because people are expected to listen to the end. The first time I heard her voice was on an old recording of a comedy opera. I was still very young back then. She was playing a confused maid role at the very end of the opera, wondering why and how people could act so crazy when in love. But despite her confusion, she thought she wasn't so old that she couldn't find out the reason herself. It was a funny epilogue to the opera. But hearing a banshee sing such a playful and light-hearted piece, it was truly an eye-opener for me.
Oh man, I bet it was.
Sadly, I couldn't find any of her other works, but it always stuck with me, nonetheless. So I left my commune and started trying on my own. That's really cool and brave of you to do so.
I agree.
I've never talked about this before. It's a bit embarrassing.
Nah, don't be embarrassed. I think it's super cool. You're just feeling inspired to push yourself beyond what's expected of you. And wishing to leave a mark on this world.
Is that what you think?
Uh-huh. You're just trying to follow a path that has been traveled before. And that's not always a bad thing, especially for beings like us.
You're just being careful. Yeah, courageous.
Right, because the path you're choosing to walk on is still different. Regarding leaving your mark, I don't know. I just feel maybe you're the same as me. Like, what's the point of being born if nobody's going to remember us? Right, Sarah?
No comment.
Oh,
Why do you want to be remembered so much?
why wouldn't you?
I don't want to be remembered. I'm happy to die unforgotten. Us banshees see the end differently than most. So, care to enlighten me?
I can't speak for anyone else, but in my case, I was a kid who grew up in a large family, you see. Like, humongous, fuck, that's a hard word. Humongously large. Literally couldn't count all my siblings even if I wanted to.
Damn.
Because they're everywhere, thanks to my dad.
Ah. Oh. It sounds like my dad. I don't even know how many half siblings I have.
We weren't wealthy though, not even close.
I'm aware of at least 3 of them, but I know there are definitely more.
The money situation was always suffocating us, for real.
And at least 2 of them were born to different partners while he was married to somebody else.
Do you need a moment, Mr. Sarah?
No, I'm good.
But sometimes Dad would travel ahead to give us some money.
You want to know the real kicker? The first one we know about, my mum got the papers about my dad having got someone else pregnant while she was pregnant with my brother.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Though it wasn't enough to cover utilities for more than a couple months. Then he'd just leave again a couple days later.
Are you the eldest?
Nope. And my older bros had already moved out by the time I hit high school. I was so surprised when my dad gave me the house after he died.
Oh.
Which is where my mum and siblings live now.
I'm sorry to hear about your father.
No, it's fine. I mean, yeah, it was weird to receive the news of his death from an attorney. Knowing he passed away by himself.
I'm still waiting for that day.
And how it took them a week to find out.
Oh.
Natural causes, by the way, so...
I wouldn't mind to die of unnatural causes in the most painful way possible.
Hey, Riona, I'm concerned about this bartender. I mean, how did he check out with absolutely no one know?
It happens a lot. There was a chick who had like heaps of friends, super well known, and she was like laying dead in her apartment for years. Till like eventually somebody finally went to check in the apartment, because I think obviously the landlord was like super nice, and even though she hadn't paid rent in ages, eventually here in the, like, I think it's a couple of years, eventually he went in and checked, and a corpse was just laying on the couch, or what was left of the corpse, I think, and there were like wrapped Christmas presents and stuff around her. But apparently she used to like pass like from friend group to friend group and then back to old friend groups all the time, so much so that people were used to her just coming in and out of their lives, so nobody realized she was dead.
Oh.
So it's pretty easy to check out without anybody knowing. There are so many old people who, like, their bodies would be half decayed before they're found because they have no family or anybody to check on them. It's crazy.
I see.
Also, I think James went AFK because he's just suddenly muted.
Possibly.
I think Jerry's home.
I have read this.
He is.
Where were my other siblings?
At home? Sorry, 1 second, I'm just responding to Jeremy.
Oh, good. What happened to his ladies? It was just so crazy to me. And I guess it just kind of haunted me.
Haunted how?
My life growing up was filled with disappointment over him, you know? I mean, it in the best way possible. My disappointment actually drove me to work hard for my family. I just vilified him in my mind, like shaking my mental fist at him.
I would shake more than a mental fist at him. I would shake a table into his face.
Gonna do so much better than you, sir, and all that.
That's why my brother wants to have kids. He wants to be a better kid, but father to them than ours was to his. Remember me just like kind of semi-trauma dumping in this game?
I'm...
No, it's just kind of stuff I joke about, so I don't really get serious about it.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
But then I received... Fuck, answers.
Hi, James.
Then I received the news that he left me the house. Like... I know he had no money. That house is probably one of the only assets he had left. So when he gave me the house in his will, all I could think about was what went through his mind exactly.
I don't think my dad has anything to give. That dude is sad and alone. The fact that he had a will at all was probably already a surprise for you.
Exactly. What am I supposed to think of that?
Anthony's corpse?
What am I supposed to think of him?
Hate him.
And does it even matter anymore?
Not really.
He's already long gone. Anyway, so my older brothers came back, right?
What are you doing, Lennon? Why are you doing it like that? Oh, you're a weirdo.
They wanted me to sell the house and divide the earnings.
Of course, yep, the older ones come back and then suddenly all they want is the money when other people need stuff. Not going through that right now at all.
I was gonna say, are you relating to Lucas a little here?
Just a bit too much. Wanting a slice of the inheritance pie, huh? Yeah, some people who have had their daughter living rent-free in my nana's house going behind our backs, who technically owe us like 100k from rent, and that's if we were doing low prices, and now they're bitching and whining and don't want their daughter out when she should have been moved out a month ago. She's still living in there. And what happens with all the stuff my nana owned that was all supposed to go to my mum to divvy out because she knew, and it's even like written? She sold and gave some of it away, and we're still missing pieces, and they also stole my nana's wedding ring over 100 years old, which should go to me. I'm not mad. I just want to kill them.
No, it's okay. The law will come and bite them in the ass.
Unfortunately, it won't. Because none of us can afford lawyers except for them. You didn't do that, right?
Wait, what did we do? The heck no.
Sell the house.
Right. That's why I left for LA. So if they really want me to sell the house, they have to chase after me.
Fair. Good call.
Thankfully, my younger siblings and I are pretty tight. We're a good team.
That's a relief.
That was also why I needed money fast. I needed to send money to help with my family's bills. Holy shit, is Lucas a good guy?
I heard pills instead of
Yeah.
pills just then.
There was never anything showing that he was a bad guy. We just donked on him because he's an influencer.
And of course, so I could stay alive as well.
He's a good guy, unless he's on the internet where he's a douche.
That was why I ended up having to join the production house.
Oh no, he lived in one of those houses, not the content houses. What was it, that TikToker one that caused like thousands of dollars worth of damage?
Wow, go figure.
The production house?
Yeah, it was like a A bunch of content creators getting together to make videos every day. I was young and naive too, you know? Because it was my first time venturing to another state completely alone after all. So I didn't know better how predatory things could be.
Oh.
Man, this isn't even going to be an entertaining story.
Don't worry, mine wasn't either. If you're uncomfortable, you don't have to talk about it.
No, it's not that. I just really didn't like that production house. But I needed the money. Someone there saw my vlogs and invited me in. And as one of the youngest there, I tried to get along with everyone. But you see, we were all creators in the entertainment industry, right? Which means we all had huge egos. So naturally, there was somewhat of a hierarchy of sorts. Trying to be all around helpful turned me into the butt of the joke all the time. That didn't discourage me all that much, by the way. I mean, I also learned a lot there, not gonna lie. Still, what ended up destroying my willpower was actually something real close, you know? Myself.
What do you mean by that?
Well, in a house where everyone wants to be the main character, each of us would need a solid, distinct persona, yeah? Eventually I was assigned one too. Which was supposed to be a good thing, but they wanted me to be the worst version of what I am, essentially. With heavy emphasis on what.
Ah,
Oh.
Satyr. Yikes.
I had a lot of nicknames too, like, hey, baby goat. What are you up to now, Satyr boy? Here comes the party, goatee. Mr. Excess, You gonna go fishing again tonight, or what?
Fishing?
We had to go out and try to hit on people. And we weren't allowed to come home unless we failed spectacularly or scored.
Oh.
I always tried to be the punchline, though. Because there were always more views when something ended badly. Wink, wink? No?
Wink wink,
But
that's
still
not
the-
cinema, know what I mean?
It was still the worst, because I really had to act it all out, you know? Bothering people for pretend dates, be sort of a dumb jerk just for jokes. Just so it all looked fun for the camera. Even if scripted, I never really liked doing it, honestly. Because in the end, all of it just reminded myself of my dad, you know?
Fair.
I kept thinking, does the apple never fall far from the tree after all? So, yeah, the whole thing just really sucked.
You had it difficult.
Yeah? Well, long story short, being tokenized sucked. The end.
No disagreement there.
Sorry, I swear that wasn't what I wanted to talk to you about.
Are you sure about that, Lennon?
No, my name's Lucas.
You good? You good? You just... Oh, I see. Kokomi's trying to eat your tail again.
Again?
Lennon's tail is permanently screwed because Kokomi
Right.
grabs it and twists it and assaults it because she gets annoyed of him. It's fine. I actually learned a lot this evening.
I just don't want to take up more of your time. So, can I just ask you a direct question?
Will you be my girlfriend? Sure.
Great. Would you be interested in guest starring on my new show? I realized I was being dumb the day we first met. I kind of forced my thoughts on you and was just being a general smartass. I undermined your straightforward efforts because I was jealous of your solid resolve. Since everything I did was anything but.
But you succeeded eventually, didn't you? And you worked hard for it.
Yeah, I almost ended up losing sight of why I'd been doing all this in the first place. I went with the flow, made excuses a lot. Or to justify gain, but to what end? That's why I've been trying to put together a talent showcase for those who need extra exposure. It's going to be a small production thing. It'll be paid, I swear. And not with exposure, either. Though it won't be much at first. Because I don't have that much money ready to use at the moment, so...
Wait. This is a bit sudden. Don't you think?
No pressure, though.
How does this show work?
Well, I'm not 100% sure of the shape of it yet. But ideally it will have like an interview at first, and then I'll record your singing. I'll bring all the gear. I will also be doing all the editing and stuff. It's gonna take a bit of time since I still have my main show to do. But I did start my vlogging journey on my own too. So I can bet you the result will still be quality.
Your show will tank if I'm the first guest, you realize that, right?
If it does, then it doesn't deserve to exist. I don't care about haters, but you do. That's why I won't push you.
I'm flattered. But no thank you.
Okay,
Thanks for considering me though.
thanks for giving it a thought. Looks like I have to go.
Okay.
It's nothing to do with what you said, okay? Just bad timing.
Yes, I get it.
Cool. I hope we can meet again like this. If you want to,
Maybe.
I'll take it. Thank you for your time too, Zacera.
Alright, Captain.
Sorry if I bored you.
No, truly, it was my pleasure.
Cool. Okay. I really have to go. See you around?
Safe trip.
Alrighty. See you, Zacera.
Come again soon. Excuse me, sir. Hee. I think tonight was the most I have talked in the past 2 years. And I'm quite glad to hear that. Thank you, Zacera. For what? For being such a good host. I know I'm not the easiest being to get along with. It's always a pleasure to have you and everyone around. Then I'll be taking my leave. I feel like I have a lot to rethink. But I'll see you again soon. And we'll be waiting always. Safe trip, Miss Riona. And have a good night. What's the bet Georgie left his lighter again?
I wouldn't forget it 3 nights in a row.
Whew, I think I'm done for the night. I hope everything will work out for everyone. Hey, he actually got it.
It was...
All I got from that was I spent most of that on my phone, and I want to punch Lucas in the face even more.
Why?
Why?
Influencer.
I don't think so. Honestly,
Yeah, no, hard disagree.
I actually kind
I-
of feel for him now. Like the guy
No,
is
I-
trying hard
To be fair, I was also half paying attention, so.
Okay.
His
I
dad's
heard,
pretty
like, half
much
of
might
that.
as well be my dad. And
Dude's trying not
he's
to
had
be like
family
his
also
dad.
come around and try to do what my family has done to me.
Alright.
Yeah, no,
But
dude-
he's
dude
going
is-
against them and taking care of his mother and his younger siblings. And all
Okay,
of
I
his
want
influence
to
stuff.
punch the influencer side of him in the face.
That's
Yeah, the
fine.
only reason why he's doing that is for quick money to send back to his family. And the first place he went to, he was being abused and used for what his race is.
Basically being had to be stereotypical Sata, you know, hoary.
Horny. And he
Yeah.
felt like he was turning into his dad.
Yeah, I actually feel like those two do have a chance to grow closer.
Oh, 100%.
I don't know if I could see her taking up the opportunity to be with him on a show, but definitely
Yeah.
closer friends.
So you're telling me satyrs are actually OnlyFans models?
Mm, if you're going off the stereotypes, yeah.
But that was the longest fucking day. Holy shit.
Yeah, that one went for like an hour and 50 minutes. World
Might need to
Golem
refill my
Culture
drink.
Center grand opening to be held in Bhutan. Lunar Cell Panel prototype ready for first test. Newcomer progressive elven metal band Avathor tops US music charts. Alright, we gotta
Big
check
Sam's
out
wandered
Toma
off,
to chill.
so-
Dinner with my team. Hey, speaking of Golem. What is that thing in the middle?
What are like half of them?
It looks like a human. Like, they could be like vampires or whatever, we don't know. Golem and an
Yeah.
orc. And whatever that thing is. It's a Junimo.
I want to kick it. It looks like you could just absolutely punt that thing like a
Mhm.
kilometer.
Normal schedule? I'm taking an easy day because self-care is important. Don't forget to take good care.
No.
once in a while
Rachel's
to
appearance
everyone.
tonight.
Huh?
Self-care day. She's
Yeah, she
appearing
might be
tonight.
coming in tonight. Is fidget spinner really that lame now? Yes, it is. Have you ever heard a story that wowed you so you try to go for your dreams because you're so inspired to do something or anything? Yo! Rachel liked his post! Interesting.
Look,
Let's
Sam's not
see.
here.
Oh, what? When did Sam leave?
Like 2 minutes ago. Before you filled screen. Oh yeah, you know the Suicide Squad game that came out earlier this year?
Yeah, the one that tanked.
$5.
Yeah, hasn't its servers already been shut down?
I don't know, but it's 95% off right now.
Yeah, I think it has already been like, I think a month or two ago I saw it for like $6.
Apparently, like, it genuinely isn't a bad game, it's just horrifically poorly written.
Mm.
It's the writing is what fucks it over, and the fact that it's
Live
part
service,
of the
isn't it?
the Arkham series.
Yeah,
It is
didn't
the
everybody
canonic
say they
ending.
absolutely like ruined the story with it?
But it's the canonic ending for Batman. From
Yeah,
the
and
Arkham
didn't they kill
series.
him?
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
Like that Batman was like he that was Rick Shithouse Batman. You
Mm.
can't kill that Batman. He
Yeah.
dies of old age. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I
He
heard
went
crap
off
like that about it.
So many things. But yeah, if you want to play it, it's only $5.
Pass.
It's finally worth about as much as it's worth.
No, I don't think it's even worth that. I think they should pay you to play it.
No, this is where you use a VPN to purchase it from Russia for 2 cents.
Hell
So
yeah.
you can give your 2 cents on the game. You can get Tales from the Borderlands for $3.
Which one?
First or
'Cause
the
I
second?
need the second
'Cause
one. I have the first. I need the second.
I said Tales from the Borderlands. I
So I'm
didn't say it
assuming
too.
I assume that means
Okay.
the first one then.
Okay,
First
you
one's
can get-
actually good.
Yes, no,
okay,
I
you
love
can
the
get
first one. I played it on stream back in the day.
Pandora's Box. You can get the Pandora's Box bundle on Steam for $26.
Nice,
That
but I don't have
is-
$26.
Yeah, that is all of Borderlands 1, 2, 3, Tales, New Tales Adventure Capital Pack, that's the entire game.
Yeah,
Every
the only thing
Borderlands
from
game.
that I don't have is the second Tales from the Borderlands.
I have everything from Borderlands 1 and 2.
Yeah, same.
Everything from 3 is on Epic Games when it first came out, and I don't have
I
anything.
only
from
just
Tales
have
from
3,
Borderlands.
and I still haven't finished it.
It's an excellent game if you just ignore the streamers. And
I hate them.
play the
I
DLCs.
actively hate them. Also, I don't like what they did to snipers. A sniper does not feel like a sniper. It feels useless.
So no, snipers like genuinely feel weak.
I was gonna play a sniper person, and then the game's like, huh, well, too bad, these snipers suck.
But like the main story of Borderlands 3, fucking terrible. Except for some of the planets. Some of the places are good. Like helping Atlas, that's a lot of fun. Going to Eden 6. There's
With
the fun
Borderlands
part.
4 on the horizon, I should really go back and finish it with Jeremy.
Borderlands 4 looks like it's going to be one planet only. So it might be a fucking huge planet play space. Considering Borderlands 3 is multiple planets but smaller areas essentially.
I just want to go back to like the good roots of Borderlands 1 and 2.
That's where the game's going. The game dev has said that they're going back to Borderlands 2 style humor.
I also want to take out some of the tech, because like the trailer looked so unbelievably techy, and it didn't feel like Borderlands. It felt more like sci-fi crap than like typical Borderlands. Borderlands doesn't feel like
True.
Borderlands anymore.
But this is also supposed to be a hidden planet. So the extra techiness could be its way of feeling different.
No,
I don't
we've
like that, though.
Always technically had other planets. Like,
Oh yeah, but no, the other planets have existed. I mean, Borderlands 3, you visit the system that Pandora is in. But this planet is literally in like another dimension.
oh,
Okay then.
And it is, there'll be be like a comic or a short that gives you the lore twist, like the difference between 3 and 4.
no.
But
Just give us like a 3.5.
Give us a fight for Sanctuary. Commander Liz fight for Sanctuary. Give us that for Borderlands 3.
No. Make it for the pre-sequel.
No, just-
what happened to everyone in Elpis?
Honestly,
Are they all
just
dead?
give me the first Borderlands again with a different name plus, and I'll have a great time.
Honestly, just
what-
make it so Borderlands 1 actually fucking runs and is maybe updated a bit.
The Borderlands 1 runs. The definitive edition exists.
Yeah. sometimes
Yeah,
it runs.
nah, bro.
Sorry, Game of the Year enhanced.
It's trash. It broke my PC, and I'm not joking. I literally can't play it. It would break, crash, and freeze my PC. I
Well,
still play
it
off
worked
the
fine.
old version of Borderlands.
It worked fine for me last year.
Never again. I'll stick to my
I would-
classic Borderlands.
I would rather them just remaster that game and make it a bit more quality of life friendly.
I'd like to see Borderlands 2 and 1 like fully updated to Borderlands 3 engine, simply because then you can slide. Because sliding is so fun in Borderlands because they just over-ramp it.
Anyway, I am back, by the way.
Yeah.
I do have more water now.
Nice, nice.
I have hot flavored water.
I have like
I have,
a sip left of Coke.
I
Alright,
have
let's
Peace
see.
Bird.
What?
I was
Is it
teasing
penis?
the owl.
The
I have
owl? What?
I have,
Duo.
I have a
Oh,
piece
well,
of
okay,
Pokemon
yeah.
God.
All the ingredients are stocked up, and the weather's keeping quiet. Looks like a good night to listen to some stories.
I just want to say, I don't think it has stopped raining once.
Gala,
Any-
you're back!
Any
And
day.
hide!
Oh,
Ah, okay.
you ready, ants?
I
Let's
am
go.
most certainly ready. I've got to pull on the posh British accent. Sound like a wanky fuck from the back years.
Hey, governor.
Governor.
I need
Governor.
to channel more
Governor?
Matt Berry from What We Do in the Shadows.
What?
Gay vampire.
Oh. Good evening, Mr. Hyde, Mr. Gala. Nice to see you too. How did it go at the hospital today?
Well, it was fine, except I was a little exhausted.
Goodness, are you having issues with children again?
No, that's not it. It's just. Well, for starters, my Fury's giving me a hard time.
Your fury? Is it the full moon already?
Nope. But I sometimes get pre-Fury symptoms.
Man, I want to say something, but it would probably be considered too disgusting to say on stream.
Yes, my werewolf Fury is a bit like that.
You could always type it into the Discord channel we're
I
currently
don't
sitting
think I don't think other people in the Discord channel want to hear about it either.
in. You
Just
can't say something like that and then not type it out or something.
wait, we have the group chat that just has the three of us in it. Let me.
Oh yeah, that exists. Type it in there.
That can help.
Anyway, back to the. Oh wait, she's bloody yapping. So
Shut
Oh,
up! I'm not
Fury
yapping.
symptoms.
Gotta find the group chat. There it
You
is.
see, sometimes it comes a little early, sometimes a little late.
I
Sometimes
like
I
it when they come on very early. It makes it for a more raunchy sex.
Okay then. You
Fine.
understand now why I would not put that in either chat?
No, that's about what I expected.
There are women around here, I'll have you know.
Damn right.
Yeah, but I don't know about that about my chat. And I'm also the only woman in the Left 4 Dead 2 chat.
As far as you know.
What do you mean? Flus? No, I'm kidding.
Ah, Lucy might as well at this rate. Pre-Fury symptoms?
Yeah, it's a common thing for werewolves.
Women too.
A few days before the full moon, our bodies start to prepare for Fury.
Yeah, women too.
And that changes the way they react to pretty much everything.
Yeah, most women too.
Symptoms vary depending on who you ask.
Yeah, once again,
But it
women.
can affect our muscles, our appetite, our energy levels.
Women!
It can give us headaches. And a lot of other stuff.
Dude, just women.
Small, but annoying.
Women.
It's literally like male periods.
That doesn't sound pleasant.
No, to be honest, it's not great. For me, I've been feeling pretty sore and more tired than usual.
Is that because of certain activities with Mr. Hyde?
You keep your damn mouth. And a bit crankier as well.
Or maybe he hasn't been getting enough of it. Is there a drink that could help you with that?
I never found one. If anyone can come up with it, let's use this area.
Alright, alright. Since a Galahad can soothe your fury, maybe it would work pre-fury as well? Mint is what you're saying. It gives me the thought of mint.
Maybe. But I think it needs to be more relaxing. Like a Galahad with no caffeine and
Oh,
maybe
blue.
blue.
Okay, or maybe it just wants to be a butterfly pea.
So it's
Bleh.
blue pea, milk, and ginger.
Yeah.
Because Galahad's coffee, milk, ginger. Milk was second.
Then
Right, milk and ginger. My brain just reset there for a second.
I spouted it out.
I would just like to say my
Ignoring
brain
me.
just reset for a second. Don't get
Nah,
angry
nah.
at me.
Nah, you're ignoring Mr. Hyde. Mr.
I'm
Jekyll
not
will come
mi-
out.
Oh,
I don't know what
this
it
isn't
means.
even Mr. Hyde, this is Gala. What are you talking
I know.
about? Wrong person.
Mr. Jekyll should only come out in the bedroom.
Isn't Hyde Jekyll's alternative anyway?
What?
It's Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. So, really, Gala is Dr. Jekyll.
Actually, I would like to say there is a distillery in Western Australia that has made 2 whiskies. Jekyll and Hyde.
I think I've heard of that.
My mate has Hyde, I think? Or is it? Oh no, he's got Jekyll. And he's really fucking good.
Yeah.
Like, really good. It's insane.
Alright, so we have Galati now. Is that more better friends with
Wait, who was that with?
Gala? Veteran, now working in a hospital.
Who was he having dinner with?
What?
Oh, he was. Oh,
Remember that
Oh,
we looked at
Lucas.
that already. That's
no,
his.
Sam didn't see that. Sam didn't see that.
Oh
It's
yeah,
got
he's
the
having dinner
thing.
with his team. We were
What's
talking
that
about
thing?
this thing.
What is that
We can't
fucking
see your
beanie he's
mouth.
wearing?
I don't know, but it's got horns in it, so it's cool.
We can't see your. No, that's his horns through it.
Yeah,
Horn
that's what I'm
holes.
saying. It's got like holes for his horns.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to figure out what his team even is. It's a rock golem.
There's like a
orc.
rock golem.
Orc.
There's an orc, maybe 2 humans, but they
And
could be
then-
something else. And then I'm calling this a Junimo.
Okay,
It's the most puntable thing in the universe.
okay,
Like,
fair
I
enough.
could kick that and it would go like a good kilometer.
Yeah.
It looks floaty.
We also discovered Rachel likes Lucas's posts.
Wait, what?
Rachel follows Lucas, liked by Nico Chell.
Oh. He's a fidget spinner, really, that late.
Yeah, you missed that.
I missed that was actually from Lucas. I thought that was from Gala.
No, that's Lucas.
Damn.
Here you go. A gala tea for you.
Do you come up with these names on the spot, Sarah?
For stuff like this, I kind of have to. 1 second, I need to readjust my headphones.
No, I just got
I
a
mean,
notepad.
it's-
No, it takes a bit of soul searching to tailor it to the situation and so on.
That almost makes it sound like you know in advance what we're going to order.
I am from the future.
Shit.
Call it a sixth sense.
Right. Let's see how your sixth sense tastes.
Alright, let me just take it out my brain.
Wow. Wow. This is excellent. Exactly what I needed.
Excellent. Very happy to hear that.
Hmm.
Hyde has been staring at Gala for the past like 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder why.
What's with the long looks, you two? Did something happen, or is something not happening that should be happening?
Actually, Sarah. Guess I'll just come out with it. I need your help.
My help?
Come on now, it wasn't that bad. You've been giving me fuck me eyes all night.
No, I was so tired today I nearly fell asleep on the job.
Ugh.
But most importantly, it's not good for you.
Oh. Hi, Cookie
For
Warlock.
me or for you?
How you doing? I don't know where this conversation is going.
Moping around, sulking, refusing to look at solutions. I've never seen you like this, and I'm getting worried.
There's nothing to worry about.
You say that, but then you spend entire nights looking miserable.
Isn't that just
I
a
can
vampire
keep
aesthetic?
going.
That's
I
good
have
to hear,
resting
Cookie.
miserable face.
Would you prefer to be called Cookie or Warlock, or do you prefer your whole name being said?
Look, if we were just to wrestle, man, no
Yeah,
advice come
wrestle.
up with is good enough. And I'm barely keeping it together as it is. You should know by now how I feel when Fury's about to hit.
He's gonna bust!
Hmm.
I take it you two ended up chatting yesterday after all.
You bet we did.
I wasn't chatting.
After I walked out of here, I headed home and found this
Now,
one.
first, feel free to call me however you like. Alright. I'll probably just call you Cookie. I think it's easier.
Lying on the sofa, staring at the ceiling, pants off. Looking so gloomy it sucked the color out of my room.
I'll suck the color out of your room.
And it's not the first time either. It's a constant these days.
You'll suck the color out of something. I'm sorry.
Please, help me help him, Zaseda.
Wasn't he
I
thinking
mean,
about
I don't
doing
want to make
something-
this a
Don't say
threesome.
Wasn't he thinking about doing something, like something new or something different?
Uh,
The last time he was in. He was
Honestly,
going
I
back
don't
and
remember.
Change of job.
It's been a bit.
Something like
Mr.
that, yeah.
Hyde?
2 weeks.
Yeah. Fine.
I have no idea cooking.
No, we're still living together from by the sounds of it, but
The truth is, I'm bored to death. Or I would be if it wasn't the whole immortality thing.
Alright, well, how about I introduce you to my dad, who I'm his kid, but he hasn't had me yet.
Please do not introduce
And
me to
his
your father.
sister.
I can't bear doing a Northern English accent right now. Posh is good enough as it is.
Oh, hi, Riven. I
I'm
haven't
nearing
seen you all
40
day.
years old.
Sorry, I'm just patting the cat.
only 40?
I really would have thought he
Sorry,
was
I
older.
meant to say 40,000. And I've never been this bored in my entire life.
Interesting. You usually make it sound like you're much older. I really thought he was much older, especially like because of the pictures Lucas showed us from like an old magazine or whatever.
40
Oh,
years
okay,
old
there
and
we go. That
vampire
makes a
years.
lot more sense.
I'm not saying how old that is in other species years. Someone Google it.
Eyes on the prizes, Sarah. Intervention first.
Oh, I'm sorry, Riven. I put
gossip
stuff on your
later.
chair, didn't I? I mean, just
My name's not Riven. It's Gerla.
he's turned into a werecat. Oh, ow, my leg. Okay, I'm good. Alright.
Sorry, the fury. The fury is building up.
My apologies. Why are you so bored, Mr. Hyde?
My job.
Get a new job. What was that?
My job.
Hey, no need to shout.
Save it for the bed.
Well, I'm irritated about it, alright? I'm not exactly used to sitting around twiddling my thumbs. I knocked my Switch over. But modelling
Oh.
stopped being fun ages ago.
You did mention something like that last time. You are trying to leave modeling behind then.
Yeah.
Is there a specific reason for that?
It's all just so brief.
Come work with me here.
Back when I started modelling, people thought of fashion in a different way. You know, they dressed differently in the 1200s. They wanted to keep their outfits for a while. So they had it to be elegant, well-made, and versatile. Some campaigns that I feared stayed on the billboards for months. And I knew the clothes would last decades. In a way, I feel like I was building a bond with their wearers. I endorse something that would feature their cherished memories. But then social media came and it all became disposable.
Fair.
The clothes themselves, of course, but models even more. I shoot a campaign, the brand posts it online, it gets the attention for what, 10 minutes? Then another campaign comes in and everything's forgotten. Blink, and it's gone. There's no bond to be built here. Or there.
Isn't that changing these days though, with slow fashion and the like?
That's true, people are getting into vintage clothes too. I salute that. But the reality of my job stays the same.
What about your fans?
They can fuck off.
There's so many people following you.
You mentioned that last night, and my answer hasn't changed. They follow me because they think I'm pretty. And being admired is nice, but it doesn't constitute to a bond.
So are you saying that you'd like to leave more of a mark?
I could kill someone and get away with it. Maybe so. It would be nice if I did something that people remembered.
I mean, he could start his own
Kill
clothesline.
someone. That part of me, part of their I can speak, that part of their lives in a real way. I still said that wrong.
You do know you have people in your life in a real way, right? People who always remember you.
That's not the same thing.
Maybe you should study to become a doctor or something. That would make a real difference.
No, thank you. The job still needs to be fun.
You saying playing with people's insides is not fun?
I could taste someone's blood type just by sticking my fangs in their neck. Studying for 10 years to exhaust myself in a 14-hour shifts?
Fair.
I think not. Did you mistake me for a hard-working man?
That little eye roll.
Do you see what I'm dealing with, Sarah?
It does seem to be a thorny issue. Take away the tea. Perhaps you'd like to mull it over with a drink and hand Mr. Hyde?
Yeah, that sounds good.
We're gonna make you another hibiscus drink because it's red.
Just make me something I like. Like Gala's dick. Anything you've seen me enjoy recently, or when we first met. Isn't that the Zobo?
Yes, yeah, hibiscus
What he
ginger
had
ginger,
last
that
time.
was the drink.
Yeah, but didn't he say that wasn't quite what he had when he first came?
Are you talking about day 3?
I think I screwed it
Yeah,
up
there
the
is.
first time and he said it was almost right but not quite. And then we did this and I think this one was perfect.
Well, it was wrong because you didn't have ginger on the day he came in.
Yes, that's why.
Right.
Yeah. And then I went aggressively, alright, you really want ginger, so I did double ginger and it turned out to be the right thing.
So yeah, hibiscus ginger.
Yeah, maybe.
He said to give something he already likes, so... Here you go, Mr. Hyde. You seem to like this well enough.
Heh.
It's atrocious.
Nah, Sarah. You lost your bet, Hyde.
A bit?
When Hyde was wallowing in self-pity yesterday, I told him many people cared about him. I bet you can remember what he liked, even if he gave you no instructions.
Haha, Garrick nerd.
So, now I get to say that I was right. And Hyde gets to buy me dinner
Oh.
at a place of my choosing.
Date night.
You're going to pick that horrible steakhouse again, aren't you?
You know it.
Perfect. Have you won other bets in the past, Mr. Gala?
Let's see. Say it, Hyde.
He's won every single one of the bets we've made.
It sounds to me like you need to listen to Gala more. Wow.
Yeah. I'm this close to being able to buy a new TV with the money I'm saving on food.
Just rub it in my face, why don't you?
Oh, hello.
Please don't be the one I have to voice.
It's Lua! Oh, hi everyone.
Hey, Lua.
Hi, Lua.
Busy night, I see. Hi, Miss Lua. Busy and lively, just the way we like it. That's good. And I'm glad you're here, Hyde. I wanted to apologize for the other night. I was so excited to see you, especially since it had been a while. But we ended up fighting with Bailey's instead. You must be getting bored of our arguments.
It's alright. They're fun to watch.
Fair.
I relish it. Anguish. Samuel. Stop
How,
touching the bird.
Oh.
How are things with you two, by the way?
Just let me order before I answer. If that's alright, Sarah. Of course, what would you like? I spent the whole day talking in meetings and presentations, so I have a bit of a sore throat. So a tea? Is there
Something with
anything
honey.
you'd recommend for that? Definitely something with lemon and honey. It sounds great. I'd love a lemon and honey drink then, please. Okay, now, do we do one of the
Green
fancy new teas or do we classic green tea?
Green tea.
Green tea? Okay.
Hear me out.
Green tea.
Uh huh.
Chocolate. No.
Not for tea.
No.
I mean, like
no.
not for throat. I wouldn't do hot chocolate for throat.
I also wouldn't put chocolate with lemon honey. You don't
Yeah,
know.
no. The honey, yes. The lemon, no. The only other thing I'd potentially put it with is maybe the butterfly PT.
Yeah.
I suppose.
I think green tea is a better option.
Because, like, stuff for throat makes me think, like, tea and honey.
Oh,
Cough syrup.
Straight cough syrup.
Oh.
Yum! I actually just grabbed a
Okay.
bottle of cough syrup, heated it up, and dumped it in there with a honey ladle and a couple of pieces of lemon. Hell yeah!
I mean, you can't be more direct than that, I suppose.
Here you go. Some honey to soothe, some lemon to boost recovery. Thanks, Dr. Cicero. Hey, Gups up. Okay. I
Hey,
think
Gups
Lucas
up.
is drunk.
Hey, guys, up.
I think he'd be drunk. Did we get a new lure thing? We did.
Votre âme en instant passé sur serre. Éventuellement, masqué et
Yes.
Johan
One
Gunnar
second.
santé écossais. Juste sur l'eau.
Is this also gonna match up with Bailey's,
Lucas submits fantastic.
like the other stuff has?
Why must she speak in French?
I don't
No, slow
know.
it
She's
down.
a French succubus.
Your soul is a chosen landscape. What charming masks and this doesn't seem correct at all, but burger masks or burger masks.
Well, that's the exact
Go.
word that it says here.
Okay, so it has not translated that.
No, that's a word.
Go, playing the lute and dancing
Let's see.
almost sad under their fanciful disguises. I think about half of that is not
Bush
translated.
masks.
Makes
So
me
mask
think
and
of, like,
Persian mask puts together two styles of dance and music.
masquerade dance?
A native or inhabitant of Bergamo, Italy.
What is it in French?
Maybe it's in Italian.
I don't know.
No, that's French.
You sure?
Ame
Oh.
est. There's a
Ah,
few other
crap!
French
I
words
skipped
there.
it when I was trying to click the phone.
Whoops.
I know how
Uh,
to speak into French. Sort
Click
of.
click the dots down the bottom there.
Yeah.
I
It's
think
saying I've
you
got
can check
another
that.
thing. Oh, it's hide. Favorite things: the fact I've been blood sober for 10 years now. What I'm doing with
Oh.
my life. Currently a model. Past stock trader and entrepreneur, venture capitalist.
Right, I forgot he was a fucking vegan.
But speaking as he can be for a vampire. That's right. He has like synthetic blood, doesn't he? Ah, this is truly lovely. Just what I needed. That's great to hear. My company's trying to get a big contract, so I've been organizing meetings with everyone and making sure it's all going according to plan.
That sounds pretty tough.
Yeah, it's a lot of responsibilities and decision making. And part of me likes that, but part of me feels the pressure of it. So it's nice to be able to unwind with a warm cup. There we go, there's the thumbnail. Anyhow, to answer your earlier question, Gala, you've probably gathered that Bay and I have been fighting.
Yeah, and Hard told me a little about it too.
Right, well, we haven't discussed the wedding for the past couple of days. And honestly, it's done me a lot of good. The thing is, I know Bay means well. He suggests all these things that he thinks I'd like. And I should like them. He's paying attention, not just sending random ideas. I should be grateful that he's trying to please me. But I get annoyed instead. And then I start feeling guilty that I'm annoyed. Which makes me even more annoyed. It's not great, I know. Oh, hi, Riven.
Well,
You finally jumped up in
well.
the chair.
it'd be easier if we always acted rationally. If we only got annoyed at the right people for the right reasons. Things aren't that simple, are they?
That's true.
Although I guess if you figured out what actually annoys you, it would help.
That's the problem. I'm not sure. Ribbon, can I help you? At first I thought I was tired or worried. The decision making at my job is taking a toll for sure. It's a bit hard for me to also deal with organizing things in my personal life. Also, the financial side of it is hard to navigate. I don't want Bay to spend too much money, but he's right that involving my family comes with strings attached. I'm not sure how to avoid that though, but I'm realizing that might not even be the main issue. The more he sends me links to the venues and caterers, the more it all feels wrong to me. I don't mean the wedding itself. I want to get married to Bai, but the way we're planning it, I don't know. I've been to my friends' weddings before. I've also been browsing the most popular wedding pictures online. They're always these big parties, very put together, very classy. They have their whole families over and their friends and colleagues. They rent these beautiful barns and they hire live bands. They wear designer dresses and bespoke suits. I used to look at that and think, this is great, this is what I want. But now it just feels more and more off to me.
Well, why don't you tell your finance that?
My finance?
I read that wrong intentionally.
What if he thinks I'm getting cold feet? Or that I'm questioning his ability to help with the budget?
That's up to you to communicate that, isn't it?
Right, but it's still a difficult topic. We've been through so much, you all know that. This is supposed to be our special day, a way to celebrate our partnership. Bay wants to honor that, and he'll feel awful if he thinks I don't. Or if he thinks I don't trust him.
I swear, you and your elf are well matched. You always worry so much about what other things, instead of working out what your own wants and needs. You do realize that's the important bit, right?
I mean, generally yes, I get that, but how does it apply here?
Bitch, I told you last time about your wedding. What do you think it means to honor your partnership?
To celebrate it properly for starters.
Right. And who are you in that partnership with?
I believe you've met him, the blonde guy with the puppy eyes. Bedroom eyes, more like it.
Fuck me, eyes. Right, I'm glad you remembered that, because you were making it sound like you're in a relationship with your friends who got married. And a stranger who put the wedding pictures online. This is your real relationship you're celebrating. I didn't added a word there. Why are you so concerned with other people's weddings? Your special day needs to make sense for the two of you. Have it in trainers at a fast food joint if that's what you'd like. That way you can also take the budget out of the equation. A simpler wedding wouldn't feel shabby if you make it feel like it's properly yours.
I still want a pretty outfit and decent food.
Thank goodness.
But point well taken. It's just my family might have certain expectations. Well, the wedding's not for them, it's for you.
Fuck 'em. Did they openly say that?
No.
Then maybe they do. Or maybe they don't. You just think they do. The only way to find out is talk to them.
Ultimately, again, the wedding's not for them, it's for you.
Or besides, isn't Bailey's also about to become your family? You're sure? You sure are. You're sure? Yeah, this doesn't make sense to me.
You sure
I
are
don't
the
know
only
why.
family he's got.
You sure are only the family he's got. Don't know why I had a hard time reading that. I'm not saying it's distinctive to everyone, or to fight with them or anything.
Not saying to
Definitely says that.
disinvite everyone.
Go with it, okay? But you shouldn't put their needs above your own.
I
this
really
lady.
shouldn't, should I? You've given me food for thought. Thanks, Hyde.
My pleasure. Gala, when are we getting married?
Propose to me, you idiot. Now!
Put
Let's
a
go.
ring in my tea already, you big mutt.
Amazing how you perk up when you give people advice, Hyde. Maybe you should become a therapist.
She said relationship counselor.
Yeah,
last time.
she
That's
did,
what he should
yeah.
become.
He just needs to become the counselor of my coffee shop. He can stay here with me and talk to the people that come in and give them advice.
Gee. Hang on,
Hey,
let's see.
Joaquin, how you doing?
Looking good. Gee, thanks for the vote of confidence. I did say I might become a couples counselor. But I agree with what you all implied. I don't think I'm quite tactful enough for that. I'd eat someone.
Are you looking to change careers, Hyde?
He's bored of modeling. Finds it too impermanent. Wants to leave a mark. Wants to have fun. Just a very quick summary.
Oh, I see. Well, is there any way you could make modeling fun again?
I don't think so. Last time I had proper fun was maybe 20 years ago.
Can you guys hear that in the background? The, like,
Nope.
the crap?
No,
Okay.
no, ma'am, I cannot.
What happened then?
I met Gala. I was modeling a capsule collection for a young designer. And she wanted to take her own pictures. She got a studio, lugged the outfits out there, and found someone to do the makeup. Then she whipped out an old film camera, a proper relic. I hadn't seen one since the 60s.
The girl on the right is Lua, and Hyde is a vampire from the first game who is very close with Gala.
Lewis
My
is
granddad
succulent.
has an old black and silver camera with 2 lenses. Was it something like that?
Yep, exactly that. Must have been your mother. She said she preferred it because of the way it captured the light. And also because it was a slower experience. Something that would allow us to connect more. At first, I didn't think much of it. I started doing the usual posing, switching, posing some more, spreading my legs, but something felt different. Then I realized what it was. Most of the time, we were just talking. She only took a picture once in a few minutes of that.
Is that unusual?
Most fashion photographers take a dozen pictures in a row. I felt a bit sorry for her, to be honest. I thought she didn't know what she was doing and that she was wasting her money. But we had a great time and I got kind of friendly, I guess. Because at the end of it, she let me use up the remaining exposures. Some raunchy photos for Gala. I fooled around, shot some random stuff, and one portrait of her. Then she suggested I come with her to her darkroom.
Winky face.
I don't swing that way, but watch how she developed the pictures and how they came out.
You did always have a fondness for dark places.
That's racist. Here comes with the territory. But as for the pictures, well, they were gorgeous. First of all, I looked really like me, you know. I could recognize. But that's not what stuck with me the most. It's the care she put into processing each frame. Working each picture through chemical baths, hanging them, drying them, and it was like watching a magic ritual. And her portrait,
Oh, excuse me.
when I saw it, she got a bit emotional. When she saw it, she said she was used to being on the other side of the camera. And it was the first time she really liked a portrait of someone took of her. I'm in a weird place these days. It It's not like me to tell these kind of tales. Or to launch into soppy monologues, really.
It is now.
Just forget it.
Nope. No, I think it's a beautiful story. And it gives me an idea, I think, of another career for you.
Please share, Lua. You'd be doing both of us a solid.
Go on then.
Well, maybe it's because I've looked at so many of them recently. But apparently, film is making a big comeback for wedding pictures. It's what you said, it captures the light beautifully. And it's a more personal, slower approach. Maybe you could try that.
Who? Me?
No, the other vampire is looking for a new line of work, you dunce.
Yeah, the guy in the corner, his name's Harry. He's been here for a while.
Shut the fuck up, you big oaf. I think you've got the wrong guy here, Lua. I know I'm disgustingly sentimental these days, but I'm not that far gone. Attending one wedding gives me cavities, let alone several per month.
Ah, well, forget about it then.
No, no, no. Don't forget about it at all. It would be perfect for you. Come on, Hyde. I know you like to play strong and sarcastic, but you are sentimental. And you love to chat people up. Solve all the bridesmaids' drama and offend the parents. Most importantly, you do something for these people that they'll never forget. They'll look at your pics their whole lives. If that's not leaving a mark, I don't know what is.
You're assuming they won't get divorced.
I don't know if this is the right topic for Miss Lua. It's alright. I know some marriages end in divorce, but that doesn't change anything, does it? Whether a marriage lasts for a few months or several decades, the wedding is still an unforgettable moment in someone's life.
Huh. That career in the mafia is really looking up.
You're hopeless.
Thank you.
I'm falling asleep in my chair now, so I'm gonna head back. Do whatever you want, you thick-skulled vampire. Just don't stay up too late, okay?
Leave the door unlocked. Yeah, alright.
That's my cue as well. I have some thinking to do. And maybe some talking. Thanks again, Hyde. And good luck. I hope your next adventure is a good one.
It will be. Good night, Lua.
Good night, Sarah.
And see you later. Good night, you two.
Here we go again. Last one sitting.
Indeed, proper night out.
I don't sleep. You didn't say anything about that wedding photographer idea. It's ridiculous, right?
That's not for me to say, but I wouldn't call it ridiculous. It sounds like you enjoyed the whole film photography experience. And you do like being around people, don't you?
I do sometimes, but I'm not a romantic. People get married, they think they're taking their first step into forever. Well, there's no such thing as forever.
There are for some people. Races.
Everyone ends up disappointed in some way, and then, next thing you know... I'm going to brood on this thought for a little bit.
Alright, sorry about that.
Ah, I don't want to sound too depressing.
So you don't believe in love?
Of course I do, but certainly in one certain kind.
The kind with Gala?
You can choose to keep supporting someone to enjoy their company. You can do it for years with friends, families, others. But at the end of the day, you're still you, a separate person. And they're still them, There's no two souls becoming one. Not really. I know. The one time I tried, it really didn't work out.
But do you regret trying?
No, I guess I don't. It comes down to me that marriage and the life, it's never going to be my thing. And there's freedom in knowing that about myself. It's given me space to build other relationships that work much better.
Like Gala?
But at the same time, when I see people who truly believe it, and people who walk into it willing to share their lives so closely, even if for most of them it won't pan out, there's something beautiful there. Like watching a butterfly fly too close to a flame, or a flower bloom like it will never will. Well, in my case, I singed off my wings, but I'm still here. And on that day, for that minute when I said we'd be together forever, and meant it, I sure felt alive.
If you know all that, then you must also know that it's something worth celebrating, and something worth helping other people celebrate.
You're a tricksy one, Sarah. And I'm too tired to fight your logic. Which means it's time for me to head back.
Of course, Mr. Hyde. And I meant to say, I appreciate our one-to-one chats. I hope we can keep providing you with a comfortable space here.
Oh, it's plenty comfortable for sure. Besides, well, it all boils down to this, doesn't it? Get off your fucking phone.
I'm sorry! Lucas again. Guess where I am, because sure as hell I don't know. Ha ha ha. Yeah, he is so drunk.
Rachel liked it. The way time passes for me is very different from anyone else I know. Thank goodness Gala is from a long-living species. But even then, he'll grow old before I do eventually. The world will change 100 times, technologies will die out, new technologies will come. I feel, again, the way I feel now, in a century, maybe two. And Lura and Gala won't be around to give me advice.
That's what you think.
The world won't wait for me.
Look, I don't know how long I live for, dude. I'm from some weird hive mind astronaut wearing alien species. I'll
Listen
be here
you
potentially forever with
space
you.
wandering future bitch, I'm talking.
I'm
Coffee
sorry.
Talk 3, 1,000 years in the future.
Hyde's the only
That's
recurring
just
character.
Valhalla. That's
Nah,
Valhalla,
I
is
would
it not?
find it so fucking funny if Freya returned.
But
She's a
you
robot
will.
now.
Am I right, Sarah?
That is very perceptive of you, Mr. Hyde.
Hey, you've grown to know me quite well. It's only fair I know you a little in return.
I suppose that's true.
So anyway, I'm looking forward to that. To continue our story. Sorry.
Nice. Hey, Mira. Good morning.
This coffee is caffeinated, and it's not even coffee, it's tea, and it's fizzy.
Okay.
It's nice to know that no matter how much time passes, there's always going to be someone here rooting for me.
Thank you for your trust, Mr. Hyde. We will make sure it's not misplaced.
I know you will. And on that note, I bid you adieu, and I'm going to browse for some film cameras.
Hey, Rita's replying to Lucas.
Oh
You
my
lost.
Again, I'm talking here.
Shut up, Mr.
What's the
Hyde.
worst
We're
that
looking
can
at our
happen?
phone.
Don't let Dr. Jekyll come out. He'll teach
Indeed.
you a thing about building bodies. Take care of yourself, friend.
And you as well.
Pretty sure Mira came into the stream right as I burped.
No, I think she came a bit before. The world
Oh.
won't wait for you, Mr. Hyde, but some of us will.
Yeah, you could be here for 1,000 years making coffee. It's a bit depressing. That felt like a long day, but it definitely wasn't as long as the first day.
Yeah. I'm
Oh,
actually
good.
thinking of calling it here because my head is absolutely
Okay.
killing me.
Make sure to save.
I will. Thursday, September 28th, 2023. Robots asked to give ultimate advice. Elven burnout is real. Here's how to avoid it. What? New image recognition tech confuses gnomes with dwarves. A review. Oof.
Oh, go figure. The new AI stuff is racist.
Alright. We'll save this here and continue it next week. I would keep going today normally, but I woke up with a fever and a borderline migraine, and I'm still feeling it and not feeling great. But for new people, hello. I'm Sarah. I gotta give me a second. My brain's just rebooting.